Hello, I'm here today to provide a quick overview of the Canadian education program called Callysto and some of the learning opportunities that it could create. First, a bit of background. This program is being offered by Cybera and the Pacific Institute for Mathematical Science. We're both not-for-profit organizations geared towards improving digital learning and infrastructure opportunities for educators and academics. We recently received funding from KenCode, which is the Canadian federal government's campaign to enhance computer education among students in grades K to 12. This funding is being used to develop the Callysto platform. The goal of Callysto is to bring computational thinking and new learning opportunities to K to 12 students in all subject areas, from the sciences to the humanities. We're hoping to get a group of teachers together to help us identify what learning modules we should create and start training on Callysto and how to bring it into the classroom. The platform we are building is easy to access. It runs off a simple web browser. It's hosted on Cybera's Rapid Access Cloud, so the information is kept local. And one of Callysto's great learning features is its access to open source data, which allows students to retrieve specific information related to class assignments. Callysto can turn data into various styles of interactive graphs and allows students to analyze data and present their findings in a dynamic new way. There's no cost for students, teachers, or schools to access and use Callysto. So I'm going to show you an example of a topical subject that you can turn into a data mining assignment for your class. Let's say your class is studying climate change. Callysto can access open source data sites related to various climate conditions, like volumes of sea ice at the North Pole or records of temperatures worldwide. Students then program Callysto to collect the relevant information from the open data sites. Callysto then produces a graphic representation of the data. The students will be using computational learning skills to find the data, then program Callysto to retrieve that information and render an interactive graph. The students can even write up their report in the Callysto platform, all in one browser-based location. Here's another example of how Callysto can be used in social sciences to analyze current events. This news article is in the Los Angeles Times concerns immigration and allegations that migrant agricultural workers in California are taking jobs away from U.S. citizens. Callysto was programmed to analyze the wage and employment data. Its results back up the report in the Los Angeles Times, proving that U.S. citizens turn down agricultural jobs despite rising pay levels for those workers. The data shows that migrant workers are filling jobs other people simply don't want. We see Callysto as an opportunity for Canadian students to verify or double-check current issues that can easily or unjustly become facts. This is an opportunity for your students to go beyond a simple Google search to gather information. Callysto is their opportunity to do original research and complete the important learning goals of computational thinking and source analysis. Here's another example of how Callysto can be used to demonstrate different ways to teach mathematics, in this case using an interactive visualization to teach a simple geometry lesson about the surface area of a cube. The lesson in this case will involve teaching students about how the surface area of a cube is impacted when you increase the width of the cube. Using the Callysto notebook, we've created an interactive cube that lets you adjust the size of it. If we reduce the width by half, we can see that the surface area is actually reduced by a quarter. This goes beyond simply telling students how math works to letting them actually see how mathematical principles function. If this kind of cost-free learning program appeals to you, we'd like your feedback and suggestions to help us build curriculum-based learning modules. Callysto is providing teachers with subsidized training, so you can get the most from the platform and be Callysto ready when the program goes online next fall. Thanks for watching this presentation, and we will be in touch with you with a feedback survey and next steps for how you can get involved with Callysto's curriculum content.